Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me for this segment, we have Rafa Steinhauser. He's Executive Board Member with Semantics. Rafa, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Hello, Jill. Pleased to be with you. Thank you.
Thank you. And what does Semantics do? Who is the technology for?
Well, Semantics is a data and AI company, and data and AI is used more and more by any enterprise, any company, and it will be actually applicable to across all industries. Any company needs data, and every company in the world will use data in the near future. And every person is going to be a data prosumer as well to improve data, to improve decision making, to improve efficiency, to optimize processes. And Semantics actually is the #1 company in data and AI in Latin America, and works across various industries, finance, retail, healthcare, etc.
How is Semantics different from other players in the data and analytics space?
Okay, I would say two things. One is it is the leader in Latin America. It has a very good position, and it provides data and AI to, example, in Brazil, all major banks, all major telcos, all data bureaus. It has a very nice position in the region. Secondly, it has a business model that is quite unique because it addresses in a very interesting fashion the two major problems that data has to become more spread and popular, which is complexity and cost. It is complex because you need to, there are many steps you need to get in order to extract value of data, from the ingestion to the engineering, to the machine learning and AI, to the visualization, to the sharing of the data, and all of that is complex. It's done by different elements, and what Semantics decided to do is to offer an end-to-end platform for a company to be able to team up with Semantics and get all of those steps done and take its dark data or non-used data into useful information and a basis for optimize the company. So that's unique, and we think that this can be not only applicable in Latin America, but also for many companies in the world, and therefore this transition of Semantics from private #1 in Latin America to a public company in Nasdaq with a platform for the world can be very beneficial to extract more value of Semantics outside of the region as well.
And Rafa, we've heard a lot about SPAC transactions over the past few years. What's unique about your particular SPAC transaction with Semantics?
Okay, I think a number of things. My partner, Alec Oxenford, and me, we both are operators. We're coming from the industry. I had 37 years executive experience in tech companies, and Alec was a multiple unicorn builder, so an entrepreneur of the finest art. And we both we are both from Latin America, and we looked at SPACs doing good for many companies in the US, and said this is also a tool that must be good for Latin America in particular, because it's more difficult for a tech company in Latin America to make this transition to the public markets in the US. So we decided to create this first SPAC for technology in Latin America. We were the first one to IPO. We were the first one to announce in November of last year the business combination, and we were the first one to also de-SPAC now on 4th of August with Semantics. We also, one other thing that we made differently, and that's why we now de-SPACed and many others didn't de-SPAC and will probably not de-SPAC, is the fact that when we announced the deal in November, we at the same time formed capital that brought deal certainty. We had set together $117 million, which was 50% more than the minimum cash, in a pipe and in a non-redemption agreement, and that was what secured the transaction in times now where building up pipes is very difficult and redemptions are very high.
What does it mean for Semantics now that it is a publicly traded company? And Rafa, what is ahead for Semantics?
Yes, now Semantics has access to the public markets and capital. It has a means to attract better and retain better talent globally. And it has now a platform to grow beyond Latin America and become a global player in data and AI. And ahead for Semantics is now to continue to develop very nicely their products and the business and the geographic expansion organically or inorganically through M&As. First M&A was announced with Zeta a week ago, and of course to prove itself in the world stage.
Okay, Rafa, we appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.
Thank you very much, Jill.